Yo, what's up guys, it's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. Today we're going to have an ultimate class setup for the brand new M1 IRONS that came out today on Advanced Warfare on the Xbox One and Xbox 360. You guys are going to see some gameplay in the background. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. We're going to be talking about the best class to make this thing a lethal weapon to use and a very, very viable primary overall. It's a special primary, which means that you are going to have to sacrifice a primary for it, but it's a pretty cool one. It's a very fun weapon to use, and with the class setup that I give you today, it should be a very effective one as well. Now, as always, if you do enjoy this video, guys, go ahead and slap a like and a favorite on the video. It does get the content out there. Let's try to shoot for 400 likes. It'd be insane if you could hit it, and of course, if you are new, if this is the first video you're watching, I do a ton of class setups for a ton of different weapons, especially the ones that come out like the OHM, the AE4. So as new DLC weapons and elites come out, I will be covering it. So make sure to subscribe if any of that sounds interesting. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it, guys. Now, I have for you guys this really awesome class setup. Starting off, obviously, we have the primary weapon. We have the M1 IRONS. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say to go ahead and use 3 attachments on this guy. You're going to use advanced rifling, you're going to use quick draw, and you're going to use the laser sight. Now, the reason you want to use all 3 of these, obviously, it's a pistol, a revolver. You want to have as much range as you can. And also, since you're going to have to forego having a regular primary weapon, you want this to be as effective as possible. That's why you want to use quick draw. It's going to make it so you're aiming down sight faster than everyone else. It already has a quick ADS. And then when you add on top of that the quick draw, you're going to be outgunning and outmaneuvering a ton of people. Obviously, the last one, it's a pistol. It's going to have pretty bad hip fire. You want to use that, especially when you're up close and you don't have that second to spare to aim down the sight. You can just use that hip fire, and it looks awesome when you hip fire as well. It has a really sick animation. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the perks you will be using on this class setup. You're going to be using the first one, the low profile perk. You want to use this to stay off the map, be as stealthy as possible. Again, you're using a weapon that is going to be very loud and proud, and on top of that, it's one that you need to use at a short range, so you want to be as stealthy as possible. Use low profile, use blind eye. When those score streaks are going up and around, you want to make sure that you're actually able to run around and take advantage of that. And then the last 2 perks I would recommend in the perk 3 section are going to be blast suppressor. Obviously, you want to be able to move around quickly and quietly, and then scavenger, because this thing runs out of ammo pretty quickly. It's got 84 plus the 6, so 90 total, but it's still a really, really awesome weapon to be able to reload constantly. If you don't think you're going to do that well, I would switch that out for toughness or for another perk that you prefer. Now, obviously, in order to make all of this happen, you need to have a couple of wild cards. You're going to need perk 3 greed, and you're also going to need primary gunfighter. Those are pretty self-explanatory. So let's go ahead and jump into the score streaks. What I would recommend, you don't have to use score streak, guys. If you guys want, you can double up, add lightweight if you want to, or you can have a regular secondary if you really feel like it, or overkill to have a regular primary weapon. As far as Scorestreak recommendations go, I recommend using some lower tier ones you can get really quickly. Get yourself a regular UAV, get yourself a aerial assault drone that just basically goes off by itself, an AI one, as well as the system hack 3 ones you can get really, really quickly and consistently. So if you are really kind of bad at it, I would suggest kind of getting rid of all the score streaks, adding on top of the weapon, or if you feel pretty confident, add whatever score streaks you want. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this ultimate class setup, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a favorite. I hope it did help. Let's try to shoot again for 400 likes. It'd be insane if you could hit it. And of course, if you are new, if this is the first video you're watching, I'm going to be covering a ton of Advanced Warfare content, ultimate class setups, supply drop openings, and up-to-the-minute news as it does come out. So if any of that sounds interesting, then make sure to subscribe. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. And make sure to come out, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.